Welcome back to Get Connected, coming to you from Prague. We're having a great time discovering and uncovering the great history and the youth movement that's happening here. But first and foremost, speaking about energy and awesomeness, we're going back stateside to talk to Ryan Scott. He was voted one of the top chefs on the show, and now we're going to talk to him live. Welcome, Ryan.
Hi, Conn. It's great to be with you.
Well, Ryan, I know you were already a chef before you went on the show, Top Chef, but how did that elevate your game having been on it?
It elevated my game, and it took me to a whole new level because of notoriety that really helped me escalate and take things where I really wanted to take them in the food world. I mean, I was walking down in Times Square in Manhattan one time, and sad to say I got knocked off the show for poached pears, and instead of saying, "Ryan, I'm your biggest fan," they said, "We love poached pears." And where 3,000 miles away from my house can somebody stop me in the middle of the street and refer to me as a piece of fruit? Only in Manhattan. But it was absolutely great, and it took it to a whole new level to where now I've branched off and I'm opening my third branch of my restaurants. I've got two great food trucks that are thriving really well in San Francisco, and I've got an amazing catering company going on its fifth year.
That is awesome. I'm just curious, what's the name of your trucks and your restaurants?
The names of my trucks are called Threesome Eats. They're located out of San Francisco. They're derived around 3 items in 3 ways in 3 columns. It's a really big, fun play on food, which is kind of my sense of humor sometimes. And then I have a place called Brunch Drunk Love that's derived around food and drink and booze and weekend and partying. It's kind of my version of Vegas and San Francisco. And then everything else, I've got a place called Please and Thank You that opens in a couple months in San Francisco also.
Well, certainly congratulations. I can't wait to try out one of those trucks in particular. But now you've become known as the Mr. Healthy Chef. But I want to know, can healthy actually be delicious?
Healthy can be delicious, Conn, and that's the great thing about me pairing up with Healthy Choice here. Healthy Choice and I have launched a brand of Top Chef-inspired cafe steamers. That's right in front of me right now. And the great thing about us pairing with Healthy Choice is they exemplify healthy and they exemplify flavor. We're talking roasted garlic to grilled eggplant, whole asparagus, big pieces of chicken and meat, potatoes with skin on it. You want to see the new potato that's in there, the red potato. Broccoli that's not cooked like my dad that would boil to 100 degrees 100 times over and then serve mush. These are vibrant, great ingredients that are in front of me, and I'm proud to be attached to it.
Well, Ryan, that's certainly great to hear. Now tell me what your 3 favorite selections are and why that is.
Yeah, exactly. My 3 favorite ones that are in front of me right now is, to my right, is the chicken and marinara. The marinara is important to me because I wanted to make sure that there's big chunks of tomatoes. When we were doing research and trying things, it was pureed sauces, and I said, I want to see the ingredients. The ingredients must be seen and tried and true in every single bite, and they're there. With the beef, especially with the barbecued beef, I wanted to see the skin on the potatoes. I wanted big chunks of beef that you weren't searching around and trying to find. And then with the chicken and the fettuccine and chicken, that one was just, let's make this taste good. Let's make the pasta nice and vibrant. And the way that you can actually cook these ingredients with the steaming tray and the sauces on the bottom, and then you can incorporate them, mix them last second instead of actually cooking in the sauce, like typically some other meals do, is just revolutionary to me.
That's awesome, Ryan. How can we learn more about the Healthy Choices?
A great resource that you can learn about them, you can go to healthychoice.com and you can check out everything that we all have on there. Remember, guys, I just want to reach out to you. It's about portion control, and that's where you're going to find it in these meals.
Okay, Ryan, we've got to talk about portion size, something us guys don't like to talk about, but let me know, size does matter?
Conn, you hit it right on the nose. Come on, I mean, we can't keep small waistlines by eating all the time. And the key ingredient is, what's funny is you talk about portion control, and the funny fact is 52% of Americans out there know that our portion sizes are way too big. And what happens is with that is that's portion distortion. You're talking about a calorie intake that break the meter and explode it all over. And we can't have that. And guys that are listening to me out there and ladies that are listening to me, this is a great way of implementing portion control into our eating everyday diets.
Well, Ryan, giving you tremendous success with your restaurants, the TV show, now the healthy initiatives, what advice would you give to anyone out there living out their dreams given your success?
That's a really good question. If I had to tell, I was talking to some people this morning, you have to do what you want to do and chase your dreams. And I know it sounds cliche and people say that all the time, but if there's something you're truly behind and it's something that you want to do, you're going to go full force. I remember in school, in high school, I was like, I got it, I passed, and I just made it. But when I went to culinary school where I wanted to be, I took it to a whole new level. So no matter what it takes, do what you want to do. You have one chance at this life, and push it to the extreme, because when it's over, you can say, I did it with the fullest of all that I had.
Well, Ryan, you're a true inspiration. Thanks for your words, and thanks for being an inspiration.
I appreciate it, man. And if anybody asks you or so on, healthychoice.com is where you can find all this information.
Well, it's certainly great to highlight Ryan Scott for our Health Beat segment of the week this week. If you want to see others we've recently done, log on to our Get Connected website at conntv.com and check those out. We'll be right back to the majestic city of Prague when we return. Thank you so much for watching. Are you tired of negative news? We are.
And that's why we're creating a movement.
By keeping it real.
With what you need to know.
It's more than what's happening.
It's bringing hope back to our lives.
So go to conntv.com and join our movement.